Hello, I'm Sarah. This is part 2 of an introduction to journeying, and we are going to travel to our shamanic garden in this part. It's really important that you watch part 1 first. There are lots of things about safety and about processes that you need to have addressed before we get this far. So if you have watched part 1, you need to have completed all the tasks, the pre-tasks, before you actually go and journey. You need to have a notebook and pencil. You need to have found somewhere to do your journeying, and that might be sitting down, lying down, it might be with a mask, it might be without a mask. You need to have cleansed yourself, and I go into that in detail in part 1, and you need to have opened the space. Again, I go into that in part 1. So if you haven't watched part 1, please go back. Once you've done those things, we can proceed with our first journey and our journey to the shamanic garden. The first thing we're going to do is an exercise, which is very simple. So please close your eyes and listen to what I'm saying. Close your eyes, and in your mind's eye, picture your own front door. Where is the keyhole? What colour is the door? Where is the letterbox? Does it have a handle? Does it have glass? What is it made of? Now open your eyes. Write down what you saw in your notebook. Now, could you see it? It has been said, if you can visualise, you can learn to journey. And by seeing your front door, then you're visualising. Some people can't see their front door, not many. And there are lots of other techniques that you can use if you can't. So almost everybody can, but if you can't, then please contact me and I will work with you for other techniques that should work. With all shamanic work, if you're struggling, just don't worry. Try actively choosing to use your own imagination. Suspend your concern that it is your imagination and just go with it, make it up. Always come to this work with the attitude of a toddler. If you know toddlers, if they wouldn't say, am I making it up? They would just experience. And that's the whole way of dealing with this work. Who cares if you're making it up if it works? A sceptical mind is not a problem. I'm incredibly sceptical. As long as it doesn't interfere with your ability to free your soul for journeying. And the strange thing and magical thing about making it up is that so often you find that you move into a dream world where that can't be my imagination, I don't know where that came from. And details and experiences that you just couldn't have made up. But who cares as long as it works? There is one group of people who sometimes struggle with this work, which is those people who have used hallucinogenic plants, medicine plants, like ayahuasca or San Pedro, to work with in the past. And sometimes they feel that this sort of journeying isn't going anywhere. Again, if that's the case, just go with it. Make it up. See what happens. And I'd be astounded if you didn't find that spirit comes to you. So what are we actually going to do today? We're going to journey to our shamanic garden. We're going to journey here being, the way I see it, as being inside you, to a wonderful exploring, learning place. And in that place you are completely safe. No one can enter that space without your active permission. And in that space is also a tree, which is the tree that I would ask you to use to go to the upper and lower worlds, which the work we'll do later on. And so you're going to explore that tree, find out where it is. In my garden there's a beautiful blue sky, and the clouds are white and fluffy and wispy, and the garden is bathed in golden sunshine. There's grass, there's a stream, there's wide open fields, there's a waterfall, there's an English garden, there's an important part which is a flower bed that's ready to plant seeds in, an orchard, a shelter, fantastic place to explore, and an incredible place to do spiritual work. My journeying tree is near the entrance, and I always travel from there. It is the safest way to journey to the other worlds. It's a very large tree, and it's very easy to climb. Or maybe you'll find that it has it still needs to be easy to climb, but you may also find that there's a hole at the bottom of the trunk. That's for you to find out. So we're going to travel to our shamanic garden and see what we see. Now listen to the meditation and remember your intention to explore your shamanic garden and find your journeying tree. Close your eyes, relax your muscles, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your hands. Breathe in deeply through your nostrils and out through your nostrils. Long, deep breathing, focusing on the breath as it comes in and out of your nostrils. And as you breathe in, fill your lower abdomen with breath. Feel your lower tummy rise and know that you are safe and loved. And as you continue to breathe long and slow and deep, with your eyes closed and your mind starting to move into a meditative space, fill your lower abdomen with breath and know you are safe and loved. And now the drumming is going to start, and I will speak with you as we go into the drumming. Now see yourself get up and walk down a path towards a door of a huge quartz crystal dome. Walk down the path, open the door, step inside and close the door behind you. You know that inside this dome nothing untoward can come in, and you are completely safe. In front of you there are 10 wide, safe steps with strong handrails. Stand at the top of these steps and now walk down these wonderful white safe steps. 1, 2, 3, going down. 4, 5, 6, going down. 7, 8, 9, 10, going down. You find yourself on the edge of a beautiful, beautiful garden. You can see a large tree with beautiful branches that you can climb. and you know that that's your journeying tree. Now you can explore this amazing garden and explore your journeying tree. And now it's time to come back from your garden. Walk from where you are now to the bottom of the 10 wide white steps. And now you're going to walk up those steps. 1, 2, 3, going up. 4, 5, 6, going up. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you're at the top of the steps. And ahead of you, you can see the crystal door. Walk up to the door, turn the handle, open the door, step through, and close the door behind you. And ahead of you, you can see a path back into this world, into the space that you're in. Come back into the space, come back into the space. Come back to the space, pat yourselves down, slap your hands, slap your body, open your eyes and pick up your journal and write what you saw. Now you've finished the journey and you're back in the space, write your notes up. Remember to pat yourself down, stamp your feet, make sure you're fully back in your body and properly grounded once you finish that process. And remember to close your space again. It's really, really important every time you open space to close it afterwards. I hope you enjoyed that process. I hope you learned something. I think the Shamanic Garden is the most amazing place to go. I very often go there at night. I'm inside a crystal. I can't end up on the astral plane doing something daft, and it's completely safe, particularly if I'm somewhere where I feel it's unknown. I will often sleep there. I'll also go there for all sorts of other things, some which we'll discuss later. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you soon. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really means so much to me. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Please subscribe to the channel. So very much love. Sarah.